we ever had an uncomfortable silence or an awkward fart on a road trip? Come on, Pencilvester, give me anything.
Rick, I'm Pencilvester. Listen to that name. You can't kill me.
You're right. Kill Pencilvester.
I wanted to thank you for letting me live here all this time, so I'm treating the family to a vacation.
Pro tip, a vacation is not a treat if it's thrown on you at the last minute. People have to take off work or school or find pet sitters. Last minute vacations are f***ing anxiety-filled balls of stress. There is nothing fun about them.
I agree with you 100%, but this specific vacation is not a last minute thing. He's only telling them about it now. Also, are you unaware that this is an alien who's only pretending to be a human? 'Cause you're sitting it as if it's an actual human making this mistake for real.
Get off the high road, Summer. We all got pink eye because you won't stop texting on the toilet.
Show insinuates that there is a single human being on the planet who doesn't use their phone while busting grumpies. The pink eye is worth it and we all know it. So it's actually Rick that needs to get off his high horse, or high road, or whatever high he's on.
Yeah, okay. That's true. I'm okay with this sin. Take a sin off.
Having a slumber party style pillow fight in your day clothes.
So, TV Sins clearly couldn't find enough actual sins in this episode to fill an entire video, so they just came up with dumbass sins like this to fill the runtime.
It's me, Cousin Nicky. I'm walking here. I mean, I'm not. I'm crouching in the elevator shaft, but hey, I'm walking here.
Still a better Dustin Hoffman impression than the one in Sphere.
Discount Jeremy makes a pop culture reference that isn't a sin of the episode cliche.
Also, Deus Ex Machina.
Mashing the words Machina and Nikki together to make the fake word Nickina is fucking stupid and not funny. If anything, it's just really obnoxious.
Nikki was the reason we found that old Nazi submarine. Did that not even happen?
You know, this episode is really just a clever excuse to do more interdimensional cable-type cutaways, which is strange, because they would do a literal sequel to that episode just 4 episodes after this one. I guess what I'm saying is it's pretty obvious that this episode is just another excuse to make up wild scenarios with no canonical consequence. And as someone who needs canonical consequence to do their job correctly, I find this annoying.
Literally 90% of Rick and Morty episodes have zero consequence in the overall plot, but you're complaining about this specific video just to get a fake sin out of it.
Mr. Beauregard!
And Deus Ex Beauregardna? Is Ex Machina-ing a requirement of adding new memories?
Could you please stop combining names with the word Machina, cause it's not funny and it's just really dumb. Also, I normally don't point this out, but I will in this video just because he does it so much. The TV Sins writers really don't know what the term Ex Machina means, do they?
No, don't flash back!
Thing I say watching This Is Us, or Arrow, or The Walking Dead, or pretty much every single show on television somehow makes its way into the script.
Discount Jeremy makes 3 pop culture references that are not sins of the episode cliche.
Our subsequent parasites able to control everyone's mind, but Uncle Steve couldn't control Rick's.
I think you're missing the point. These parasites don't control your mind, they merely plant false memories in your brain to trick you. What I'm saying is that Rick was able to figure out the Uncle Steve thing, but nobody else was able to figure it out.
And finally, a raptor? Can the parasite specifically change the part of the memory that knows that even though raptor photographers are a thing, they shoot solely on digital? I'm having a blast here for sure, but I'm also having a hard time grasping how any of this works.
And I don't doubt that.
Here, Rick, use me.
Oh, thanks, Pencilvester.
Let's just think about a sentient pencil who also functions as a working pencil for a second, because it's f***ing terrifying. What happens when the lead starts diminishing? What happens when it has to be sharpened?
These questions mean absolutely nothing to anybody. I mean, who seriously thinks this episode would be better if they interrupted it to explain how sentient pencils work?
Rick, that is my daughter.
Says the guy who just stated that except for Beth and Jerry,
all bets are off.
And that's an example of the parasite trying to prove that he's an actual human, because he's trying to save Summer's life, which he hopes is a move that will gain him some trust.
so I'm guessing every last one of these characters has its own fan wiki page. And what I'm saying is we should all find better ways to spend our time.
Sinning fandom about random Rick and Morty background characters is like sinning a bagel for being toasted.
We'll be right back after these messages.
I don't hate a lot about Rick and Morty, but the blatant fourth wall breaks make me angry. Probably because when you destroy that wall so casually and so completely, you destroy a show's ability for any part of the narrative to even matter. Ever. And I like things that occasionally matter.
And that's your big mistake. Rick and Morty does not matter most of the time, but there are episodes that handle the overarching plot and do matter.
Maybe we'll see Chewbacca.
What are we doing? I'm guessing not getting to see Chewbacca. Sleepy Gary is such a tease.
While I agree that seeing Chewbacca for real would be pretty cool, I think you knew what he meant.
Grass tastes bad.
Grass actually has a pretty neutral taste compared to the bitterness of most plants.
I mean, yeah, but he wasn't comparing it to anything else. He was just saying that as a blanket statement.
Morty, give a gun to the lady that got pregnant with me too early and constantly makes it our problem.
This message about how our flaws are the things that make us human and connect us is actually really smart and sweet. And I'd like to take a sin off for Rick and Morty actually having some depth and meaning, but the show casually broke the fourth wall earlier, so my hands are tied.
What the fuck? The show delivers a great message, but since it broke the fourth wall earlier, the message doesn't count? How the fuck is that logical?